Good morning. As I said, I was gonna give some more. I'm breaking up the body into different parts. Monday I did hamstrings, glutes, calves. Today we're looking at quadriceps. I work on the glutes a few times. It depends what you really want to gain. I've found my upper body, the limbs, like my arms and that, quite easy to build muscle, but I'm finding it a lot harder for my glutes and legs, so especially quads too. So, well, I've lacerated my knee a few times, but so yeah, these are some exercises, some body weight exercises that you can do. So it's just, I always start body weight because it's really good to focus on technique, form, slow it right down, make sure that you are feeling it where you're working it, because otherwise, it's just good to start slowly and build momentum, build your body up, make sure form, technique, you're connecting with your breath. Right, so first one, static hold. So just go into the best way to make sure your legs stance. Same off when you're snowboarding or something, or someone pushes you from behind, you'll put that leg first, that's your stronger. So I'm always goofy when I snowboard. Goofy, so the same when I did wakeboarding. So, but so I always keep kind of hip width. So you could do this, squat down and pulsate. That will activate your quads. You can feel it a little bit more, the quads. Just pulsate. Or you can do a static hold against the wall. So just against the wall and hold it there. As long as you can, then come up. Have a bit of a break, do it again. But I like the pulsating. I can really feel that activating in my quads. Ooh, I feel that burn. Feel the burn. Another one. So I've got a bench, so that's helpful. But if you have something that you can step up onto, I also use the picnic table down at the river. Real cold today, so I'm wearing this. And it's a bit windy, so it's a bit noisy in here. So step up. So these are good step ups, but if you really want to work on that quad, come up. Do one at a time. For people a bit fitter, come up. You'll feel that activate your glutes as well then. I always say just do it to failure. Other leg. So when you do exercises too, you can actually make it a circuit. Have less of a break in between. That will get you fit as well, rather than building just strength, more endurance training. But if you want mass gains, that's why you break up the body too. You don't do it, the same. I used to work all over body workout quite a few times a week, but I've learned actually it's better to break up the body and allow things to rest, because you'll come back better, and then you can start, it's called progressive loading. And then you start, when I started, even with my calves, I started with little weights. I think they were 5 kgs, went to 6 kgs, 10 kgs, now I'm like 20 kgs, one leg, calf raises, so over time I'm like, wow, getting stronger. This one's really good, Bulgarian split squats. So you put your leg on something, come out with the other one. And I can feel that activating my glute too. With my other leg. You have it slightly to the side of the other one. So that's what. I'll change the bit so you can see. Same with walking lunges. I did walking lunges in that first video, but I did them further out because if it's a longer stride, you're working more of the glute and the hammies. If it's a shorter stride, you're utilising more of the quads. So just a few strategies, but always make sure you're bracing at your core, you're up, you know, shoulders back. That's another pointer too. I do massages with people and I'm finding a lot of people are getting little hunchbacks and that. Bring your phone and your screens to your eyes. We often are looking down. It's affecting your posture. Even get a Swiss ball, you know. Because you got to sit upright. So just a bit more of a split out that way. I worked on fishing boats, so I always go, if you get out of balance, put your arms out. It actually helps stabilise you. So on the fishing boats, if it was rough weather, they had these big arms that came out on the big ships that I worked on. But you'll notice you'll get stronger. That's how I work your core too. I can show you some core. I'll do some core work tomorrow away. I'll give you some good core exercises. Because tomorrow I've got arms and chest. So triceps, biceps, chest. I always leave the end one like that's quite an easy workout and then I get the weekend off. It's perfect. And just slow breathing. Ooh, but see, you actually don't need weights. I can feel that, man. Feel the burn. So, you know, everyone thinks you've got to go to the gym and that. I started I'm still in my shed, but you know, I got a few things after the flood. People were selling the exercise equipment and that, and I was like, why not, you know? Well, I just started getting stronger and fitter, so. And plus I train people, I like doing it, but all you actually need is body weight and dumbbells. I spent the first couple of years just training with dumbbells and I built the body I was kind of proud of. So yeah, there's a couple of things. So the pulsing one, or pop a squat against the wall, static hold. I used to do that with my nephew when he was being naughty, up against the wall. Enjoy this day. Military styles.